Amber discusses her experience of homelessness with Johnny Depp, which followed a ruling on a fatal insurance lawsuit. Amber Heard has been deeply involved with Johnny Depp, and the situation has deteriorated to the point that she is now homeless as a result of a deadly decision over an insurance claim. That doesn't have a pleasant ring to it. If you really want to know everything about it, just keep watching. After being taken advantage of by her insurance company, Amber might have been forced to give up all of her things, including her home. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today, we'll be taking a look at how Amber Heard speaks on being homeless after a fatal insurance lawsuit decision. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. In the light of the decision made in the United States, Amber Heard is under the impression that she's qualified for a settlement from the insurance company that would assist her to pay the $10.4 million that she owes. The New York Marine and General Insurance Company have both stated that they are not accountable for the payment that the jury ordered her to provide to Depp. According to the allegations made in a lawsuit that was lodged in Los Angeles, yikes, it would appear that Heard maintained a personal comprehensive liability policy in the amount of $1 million with a New York insurer in 2019, when they filed a slander lawsuit against the woman who played Aquaman in a court in Virginia. She took the matter to New York Marine in general, and while they agreed to support her defense, they reminded her that they would not cover the judgment. She then turned the case in. In the lawsuit, it is claimed that an insurer is not responsible for the loss that occurred as the result of the intentional actions of the insured. The statement was made by the corporation in a file that it submitted on Friday to the U.S. District Court. In order to award Johnny Depp an amount that comes out to $8.4 million, a jury decided that Heard deliberately defamed Depp in an op-ed piece that was published in the Washington Post in 2018. When taking into account her $2 million objection to the verdict, you may already be aware of both the fact that she will appeal the judgment and that she's unable to pay the penalty because of financial constraints. However, if an appeal court decides that the defamation case was handled improperly in any way, the result can be changed, or it might not be upheld at all. And in the event that Heard genuinely does not have the funds necessary to pay the amount, the exes may have to argue over the matter for a number of years, if not decades, before reaching a resolution. Aside from that, this would also imply that Depp has a lot of different avenues to collect, but he's required to wait 90 days after the judgment to begin the process, which he can do beginning in August. Although New York Marine did not specifically state that Amber Heard had formally filed a claim with the company did state that it is aware that the team believes they're entitled to an insurance payout. The business is trying to get a declaratory relief ruling so that it can avoid having to deal with any claims related to the verdict. However, another piece of information that has made its way into public consciousness is that the Aquaman actress has been forced to give up her home as a consequence of filing for bankruptcy, and the decision of her insurance provider has only served to compound the severity of her predicament. The Aquaman actress is said to have just parted ways with her home in Yucca Valley, California, where she had previously resided with her daughter, Una Page. After expressing in the past that she intended to devote herself to being a mother full-time after the conclusion of the trial, it is unknown where Amber intends to reside after the sale of her house. Amber had earlier startled the public when she revealed that she resided in Yucca Valley during the court case. Yucca Valley is a small hamlet located in the Mojave Desert of California. It is around 120 miles east of her former hometown of Los Angeles. Despite the fact that Amber paid a higher price for the Yucca Valley home in 2019, it was able to find a buyer. It was initially revealed by TMZ when documents obtained from Zillow showed that the property belonged to Amber sold for close to $1.1 million. We do not know how much money she made off the house, but we can estimate it based on how much debt she had. In the early days of 2019, Amber purchased a home in the Mojave Desert for the price of $570,000. The transaction was finalized on July 18th and took place for a price of $1,050,000. The property was acquired in 2019 by a means of a secret trust that, according to rumors, is connected to Amber. Carol Jeanette Jorgensen, who also owns property in Nevada, and founders of Jorgensen Company and LLC, are the new owners, as stated by the New Jersey-based record of the New York Post, and they're also the new owners. This indicates that the actress is not only likely to be without a place to live, but also likely to be broken. Her mood was gloomy. Let's take a look at how the fans have responded to this. The fan wrote with great care about Amber Heard since she stated that she's not at fault, but instead blamed Johnny, and Camille Vasquez in her own view. Another fan sarcastically added, yes, Amber Heard sold her house to pay off debt and was sued by her insurance company and reportedly filed for bankruptcy and is the focus of an active criminal perjury investigation in Australia. She needs to be homeless right now because her net worth is negative, she is bankrupt, and she has to retire her career and disappear from existence. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.